Okay, very excited for this review as today we have another beer from our friends at Ommegang Brewery in Cooperstown, Pennsylvania, home of the, Cooperstown, New York, Pennsylvania. What am I thinking of? I'm in Pennsylvania right now, probably got the state on my mind. Cooperstown, New York, home of the Baseball Hall of Fame. And this is probably their flagship beer. This is the Ommegang Abbey Ale. It's a Belgian double. It comes in at 8.2% alcohol by volume. And probably one of the earliest beers that was brewed by Ommegang Brewing Company, and one of their more highly regarded and highly acclaimed beers as well. This one shows up at the top of a lot of lists as far as doubles go. So this is a world-class beer as far as reviewers go. We'll see if I think the same way. I do like the logo the best out of all of them. This is very kind of puts you in mind of a Belgian abbey. Not too flashy and not too boring either. It's a very classy kind of look, at least on the bottle. So, spices used, lots of spices. We're talking licorice. They use star anise, sweet orange peel, coriander, and cumin in this beer. So lots of stuff going on. This is going to be a big, heavy flavor kind of bomb. They say rich, fruity, and aromatic, just like Burgundy. So this goes well with braised meat and some of the darker beefs out there. As far as the synopsis here, it says Ommegang Abbey Double is inspired by the centuries-old brewing tradition of Belgian Trappist monks. Named after Belgium's oldest medieval fest rather, every bottle of Ommegang is cause for celebration. So this is the Abbey Double. Don't learn too much about the beer from that little synopsis on the bottle, but we're going to learn a lot about the beer right now as we're going to pour her into a chalice. Of course, any beer from or in the style of a Belgian Abbey Ale is going to definitely deserve a chalice, and this one is no different. We pour it all the way up to our St. Bernardus chalice, and we see a nice fluffy head. This is a lot of legs on this beer. This is a very dark, murky brown color that we're used to with the Belgian doubles. And just a nice fluffy tan khaki kind of looking head to this beer. This is one of those beers is why I like these kind of styles more so than most styles out there, is just because it reminds me of the dark ages, medieval ages, when people just drank this murky kind of beer like this that was probably pretty high in alcohol content as well. Let's see what the aroma is here of Ommegang Abbey Ale. Oh, definitely getting that dark, almost quadruple kind of dark fruit kind of aroma that you get. Not too much difference, I think, in the aromas of a lot of doubles compared to a lot of quadruples. Doubles and quadruples tend to be very, very similar aroma-wise, and this one is no different. As far as the individual additions to this beer, the licorice root, I do kind of sense the licorice root a little bit in this. As far as the sweet orange peel goes, I'm trying to see if I can get a hint of the orange peel. I'm not really scenting the orange peel too much. As far as coriander and cumin, not too much either, but I'm getting a definitely like figgy kind of raisiny, dark kind of smell. Not quite as powerful and pungent as a quadruple usually is, but definitely a great smelling beer. I really like the smell. It's not too powerful and not too light as well. So let's get the taste right now of Ommegang Abbey Double. I'll tell you what, you talk about a beer that just is a flavor bomb that just pervades your entire tongue. Very, very heavy on the malts. Very rich beer. I mean, this is just a great, great beer to just sit in front of the fireplace in wintertime. Huge winter beer. I mean, this is the kind of beer with legs, with just a lot of heart and heartiness to it that you want to enjoy in the colder months. Tasting definite licorice qualities. Still not tasting the orange peel. Wasn't smelling the orange peel. Not tasting it either. Let's get another whiff, or a whiff. What am I talking about? Taste of it. Very spicy. Very no, I was going to say cinnamony, but probably not cinnamony, but definitely dark fruity. Definitely a lighter kind of taste. Even though it's a heavy beer, it's a lighter taste than a quadruple. At 8.2% alcohol by volume, it's going to have lighter alcohol legs, of course. But this is just an accessible beer. It's just a beer that, I mean, I could basically just buy a case of this. I love some of the other beers that Ommegang has bestowed upon us, including, of course, the Hennepin and the Three Philosophers I like. But this one I would probably just go for a case of this rather than doing a variety case or a case of the other three beers that I've reviewed from Ommegang. So I'm gonna have to do it with Ommegang Abbey Ale. I'm gonna have to give it a 10 out of 10.